Hey guys, Miss Mystery here, and as promised, second video today. Um, I'm sorry if I don't have enough pep in my step right now. I'm actually pretty tired. I was up pretty much all night. But I did write this story today. It's called. Let's see, I have it written down. I forgot what the title was. Um, okay. The story is called The Broken Timekeeper, and you'll see what it's about. And I told you there's two versions of Elizabeth, and this is the second version. And I'm not sure if it's my favorite yet or if it's Elizabeth 1. I call this one Elizabeth 2.0, but Elizabeth 1 holds a special place in my heart because she was the first one I've known her before any of my other characters. This one, as you can see from the title, or not title, the screen that you clicked on to go to this video, it's it centers around a pocket watch, and a lot of crazy stuff happens, and it's just, I'm not gonna tell you what all happens because that'd be spoiling, and it would really just ruin the story for me and you. Because sometimes I don't even know what happens in it. I just write and write and write until I come up with an ending. um, it is another Sherlock Holmes story that I wrote. The other stories I've been working on are not there yet, and this one was one I was really inspired to do. So I decided that I just go ahead and start writing, and it actually came out pretty good. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I hope it's long enough. It should be longer with like a lot of the accents and stuff. Let me start recording. Okay. So, like I said, it's not a I'm trying to think. This chapter isn't done yet. Well, yeah, it is, but it's just a couple pages long. So I'm not even calling it chapters. I'm just calling them like parts, and that's all it really is like parts of a story. Hopefully, by the end of the summer, I'll have one of my books published. And we'll see how it goes from there. So before I start rambling, before I bore you guys, I'm gonna start reading this. The storm was the worst one London had seen in years. The streets were pitch black since the storm had put out the lanterns. We stayed in our living room next to our lamp. My husband was reading and I was sewing up one of his shirts. "Elizabeth, dear," he said softly. "Yes, darling," I replied, looking up from the shirt in my hands. "Time for a little deductive exercise," he said, smiling. "You're a bit overdue." He laughed and sat back as he set his book down. "I'm lucky enough to catch the eyes of a very special man. And I don't use that term lightly, not at all. For I am married to the great detective, Sherlock Holmes. If we met when he was on a case, don't ask what he saw in me. I don't know. Couldn't stand each other at first, but as we came in contact more, we felt something about each other. Soon we were together almost every day. One thing led to another, and the rest is history." "So," he began, A man was murdered on Sunday. When questioned, the staff gave their alibi. The cook was making lunch. The gardener was in the garden. The butler was serving tea, and the maid was getting the post. Who was the murderer? I rolled my eyes and went back to sewing. The maid. No post on Sundays, dear. He sat back. Very good. That was an easy one. Thunder boomed and our lamp went out. Sherlock lit a candle. That's our cue, I believe. He took my hand and led me upstairs to our bedroom. The storm progressed throughout the night. It became harder to sleep. Just as I was drifting off, Sherlock sat straight up. Elizabeth, did you hear that? I sat up and listened. The sound of a scuffle echoed through our flat. Stay here, he said, standing up from our bed. I'm not going to sit here and let you get hurt. I stood up and grabbed his arm, and I'm not going to let you go down there and get killed. We don't know what or who is down there, Elizabeth. He took a deep breath and stroked my cheek. I'm sorry. I'll call you if anything goes wrong. He grabbed the candle at our bedside and rushed downstairs. I waited for his call. I played with my necklace and stared at the door. I finally heard the sound of footsteps. Elizabeth, you might want to come see this. His eyes were ablaze with excitement. I stood and followed him to the living room. Everything was in place. But I noticed our door wide open. Footprints in and out, but nothing stolen. He said, sitting in his chair and staring at me. How can you be so calm, Shirley? I asked. Someone was in our house. He produced something from behind his back. The trinket he held by its chain was a bronze, shattered pocket watch. Elizabeth, my dear, we have a client. Well, that's all I have so far. I might progress that chapter a little more. It depends on what you guys think should happen. I know it's a little short, and it's just... I'm sorry. Today's just been a real lazy day. I haven't been doing much today. So I've been trying to I've been cleaning a little bit. I have to go wipe down my counters. I've been working on this a lot today. I worked on Clockwork, and I've started my other story, which is a surprise. And I will be live streaming probably sometime before next Friday, because I'm going, like I said, I'm leaving next Friday and won't be back until Monday. I will be doing a Bad Fan Fiction Friday tomorrow, but it will be pretty late, or I might just record some right after I'm finished with this video. So in case I do get tied up, all I have to do is just come up here and upload it, and it won't take me two minutes, or better to upload it. I will be vlogging from cheer camp, and you'll get to meet a lot of the squad. And another thing is I'm going to be posting a video of... For those of you who don't know, I do play the violin, and it's one of my passions, as in writing and acting and all the other things I consider my passions. I did compose a song a long time ago, and I don't even have a name for it, so I just thought that maybe it'd be a nice little touch before I go off to check out. Like I said, I might even do it later today, so I don't, forget. More than likely I will do a Bad Fan Fiction Friday. I will. I'll do it after this video, and you will see it up tomorrow. I don't know when I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going out to get some stuff for cheer camp, and me and my mom will probably not be home until late. and I don't want to get caught up and it's be 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm trying to record a video. I think I'm tired now. um, so, there's something else. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, the person I will be live streaming with, and uh, the person I will be live streaming with is JP the Master Plays, and we have been writing together a long time, so we both know, what the other likes and what the other doesn't, what we think is weird and what we think is like really gory, and that's what I'm also trying to do. Also, is write a scary, gory, story. And I mean, I've never been good with gore. I've never been good with death. It's just, um, I'm going to try, and I'm going to give it my best shot for you guys, and we will see if you guys like it. And I beg you, if you want to see more of this story or Clockwork or whatever, I'm not begging for comments. I promise. I'm just saying I don't want to keep continuing to do things that aren't going to go over well because it just wastes time. And I mean, I will continue to write it, but I won't post it. And I've actually stopped posting a few of my stories because they aren't good. I mean, I've written them a long ways back, and it was just they weren't good. So I decided I wasn't gonna do it anymore. Um, that being said, um, this story, the one I'm writing right now, the one I just read to you guys, will probably stay because it's not in like every mystery novel, like every Sherlock Holmes book. You have to read it, like to really get into it, or you have to be just love. I have literally in the next room, I have a wall of Sherlock, and it's just like a big bookshelf with nothing but that book, series because I'm a huge fan. Um, you know, I love it. I like mysteries. I like stories like that. They make me happy. So that's why I like to write a lot of like stories with a lot of mystery and stuff in it. That's my name is mystery. Um, so um, I'm going to just go ahead and end the video here. Um, just trying to think. That's it. I'm going to end the video here and record a bad fan fiction Friday for you right now. I may upload it today. I don't know. I want to because I don't know if I record it, I'll think I'll upload it and then I'll just be like, wait, I didn't upload it, and people will be like all mad. And you know, and before I go, I just want to thank you guys so much for the support you guys have been giving me ever since I started. I mean, Seven by the Seas, it was just a really good start for me. I saw it and I thought I want to share the story with people, but unfortunately that story was destroyed. I didn't see it the other day, and I was cleaning my room. I was starting to vacuum, and I actually vacuumed the page up, and I couldn't get it out there, and it ripped. So now I'm really sad, but I'm going to try and rewrite what I lost, like listening to that story. I'm happy I did it before, before anything happened to it. So, if you guys want to hear more of that story, please tell me. So before I start rambling anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and end the story or in the video here, and go watch some TV and go watch down my counters and that kind of stuff. Work on the other story, and work on a Bad Fan Fiction Friday. See you all guys later. Mysteriously yours, Miss Mystery.